I just had a birthday, guys. I turned 37 years old. Yeah! 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 3 years left. And here's the thing, guys. People always say to me, they're like, Simon, you don't look your age from a distance. But you know how you can tell someone's age is you look in their eyes, right? Like, you look at a young person's eyes, it's like a fucking Disney scene in there, you know? Birds are chirping, squirrels are giving out hand jobs in the park. Like, they don't know the world's a piece of shit yet, right? Their student loan payments haven't kicked in. They still grocery shop in their parents' fridge. You look in my eyes, it's like counting the rings of sadness, like cutting a fucking oak tree in half. Just every time life hauled off and kicked me square in the dick, just another black ring forms in my eyes. Every time the bank's like, you don't have any money, or I find cheese on me 3 days after the last time I ate cheese. Every time some kid rides by me on a skateboard and goes, hey, fat samurai, just another black ring. Eventually my eyes will be dark like the portholes to hell, and if you stand too close to my head on the tube, you'll just hear coming out of my fucking face, because it's over. I'm not even cool enough to burn out anymore. Do you realize that shit? Like, if I died tomorrow, people would be like, well, too many hot dogs. You know what I mean? I thought I was gonna go big. I thought I was gonna fly off a cliff at 25 filled with cocaine in a flaming hovercraft on my way to defend my 3rd underground Mexican knife fighting championship. El Diablo Blanco! Nope, I'm gonna die at 72 in a food court in a fucking mall. And the only person that's gonna notice is the cleaning lady. Mr. Kent, you need to move your feet. Oh, he's dead. Steal my watch ticket to Antiques Roadshow and fuck off to Honduras. It's fucking over! I passed the last cool burnout age, guys. What are the cool burners? 27, Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison. 33, Chris Farley, Jesus. It's a good thing Jesus checked out at 33 while he was on top of his game. If he made to 75 and got ass cancer, that would have shot that son of God bullshit right in the balls, right? Would have been hard to sell that crap while you're dragging your chemo rig around Galilee, all bald from the therapy in a paper-thin bathrobe. Hey, Jesus, how's it going? You know, every day's a struggle. Fuck. Jesus died for our sins very gradually over 19 months. His dad can be a bit of an asshole sometimes. And if you're offended by that, it's 2015. Grow the fuck up. Seriously, stop listening to people with funny hats and magic books. We know how volcanoes work now. Google shit. Get your head out of your ass. Don't applaud the obvious. I know I'm getting older because my fears have changed, right? They do not prepare you for that when you're a kid. What frightens you when you're a kid? The boogeyman. Guy jumping out of a closet with a hockey mask and a knife at 3 o'clock in the morning. That doesn't frighten me now. That's a fucking break in the day now. You know what frightens me now? Failure, missed opportunity, responsibility, the fact that I probably don't have enough time to turn my life around before I become a full-blown scotch for breakfast alcoholic. Fuck. The guy jumped out of a closet at 3 o'clock in the morning with a hockey mask and a knife. Now I was like, I'd be like, thank God, somebody to talk to. Look, dude, should I go back to school? I think my girlfriend wants a baby. Where are you going? I have Glenlivet. You have kind eyes. I can't really be alone right now. I'm a shit human. I tried it. I suck. I look like a potato with eye holes kicked into it. I dress like a gay lumberjack on vacation at the seaside. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I have 7 organized, detailed plans to deal with zombie attacks. I have 7 go bags stashed around the cities that I live in. Canned food, water, 2-way radios, ninja swords. I have fucking ninja swords! I know what to do when the zombies come. It's really simple. You grab a go bag, you grab your family, you go down to the water. You get on one of those big fuck-off rich person yachts. You don't have to go far out. You don't have to go about 30 yards. You can sit there and watch Bletchley Circle on DVD because the zombies can't swim out to you, right? Swimming is a high-functioning thing. Everybody knows that, right? Watch your Walking Dead. I know what to do when the zombies come. I have no idea what to do if I have to retire. I have no money. I owe nothing, okay? My credit is so bad, I found out recently Visa had a funeral for me because they just fucking assumed I was dead. Like, my best retirement plan to date is this. I hope around about 55, I remember to stop brushing my teeth so they rot and fall out of my head. So when I'm 75 and sucking dick under the bridge with the other seniors that didn't plan for retirement, I'm extra gummy and my price goes up. And you can't have that idea. That's my fucking idea, all right? I want to see you out there brushing and flossing. It's gonna be my time to shine. I'm taking that shit to Dragon's Den. They're all gonna be on board. It's gonna pay to have a face that looks like someone's ass in the new economy. Huzzah! Now this is gonna sound like sour grapes coming from a man who kind of looks like he's being punished by a Greek god for former sins. Like, I know what I look like. Looks like all my parts probably came from different model years and were kicked together by a chimp with an eye infection. I get it, but do you know what the most entertaining fucking thing in the world is? When a pretty girl falls over. Have you seen that shit? Pack a lunch and go to a nightclub on a Friday and watch it go down, because it is the best. They're just walking along, just another day of never hearing the word no. And then fucking, their ankle turns and they go, but I don't under, ha ha! Just lie there like a tortoise flipped on their back, all confused. Our drink's still free? Like, no idea. I love it, because gravity's done to them what genetics could not. Bring them to my level, yeah! Because people cannot seem to understand the fundamental fucking difference between beautiful and good-looking. Beauty is dignity, kindness, honesty, empathy, charity, hope. That's beauty, all right? That's beauty. Good-looking is tits, and there's nothing wrong with tits. I'm a fan. I took the time to grow my own. They're fucking great. They're great. But if you just make your life about your looks, you're in for a shock, because we're all gonna look like a boiled chicken with a flat cap and black socks on one day anyway. So you want to spend your life just being a hood ornament in a disco, only to find out when you're old, people only pretended to be nice to you when you were young because they were trying to figure out how to put things in you. Fucking develop a personality, okay? It's not enough just to look good anymore. 35 years ago, before the internet, you could get away with being the hottest thing in town because you didn't have to bring much to the table. But now fatty's got the internet. And I can see naked chicks doing crazy shit to all their hoes for free with the left click of a mouse button. So if you want to drink, you better become entertaining fucking fast. You better learn to juggle, ride a unicycle, paint landscapes with your feet, or form a fucking sentence! Because the bar is closed, you daffy fuck. The bar is closed. We can do so much better. I am tired of rewarding people simply because of the location and amount of fat on their bodies. It's fucking ridiculous. Good-looking people never have good stories. Their stories always end the same way. And then everything went my way again. They have no idea. And it's not even our fault, right? Disney tells us from a young age that good-looking people are inherently good and unattractive people are bad. That's what Disney tells us. Good-looking people are good and attractive people are bad. And that's why the guy who's 6'4" with the jawline is just eager. And I'm a stalker. And that's not fucking fair. Because we both didn't have pants on in our backyard at 3 o'clock in the morning. I just wanted to smell her face. Here's the thing. I don't get creeped out. Like you fuckers have never liked a girl so much you've had to talk to the cops. Go fuck yourself. Really trying to explain why you got a canteen full of her bathwater and a picture of her face on your shirt. I just need some hair to finish my doll. The point is, my buddy said to me, he's like, hey man, have you ever been with a screamer? I'm like, they're all screamers if you surprise them. So I know. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I stole that from Bill Cosby. Fuck you. Fuck that piece of shit. You know what I love about, have you seen people go on the internet and they, by the way, if your idea of social activism is changing your Facebook status, fucking kickstart a crossbow to your forehead. You're a useless piece of shit and you serve no purpose. You're patting yourself on the back for other people's misfortunes. It's really, like I saw this one, if you change your Facebook status that helps starving kids in Africa, no, mail them some sandwiches, you lazy douchebag. You have to do something. Like, do you really think some kid in Africa's like, I was having a very bad day until I found out that Caroline changed her Facebook status, and now I have a good... No! You did nothing! I know, it's a weird voice to come out of my head. The point is, I love this one. Can you believe they've photoshopped models? I can't believe they've photoshopped models. Can you believe they've photoshopped models? Yes! I can believe they've photoshopped models. You know why? This is the developed first world. Since when do we buy reality in any way, shape, or form? We hide from it at every fucking turn. We buy spray tans and capped teeth and hair plugs and scripted reality shows. You know why we buy scripted reality shows? Because an unscripted reality show would be boring as fuck. Because it would be reality. It would be you sitting in your office and some guy in a beige suit coming in and going, can you photocopy these by Wednesday? They got Costa coffee in the break room. No one's gonna watch that! Channel 5 will pick it up for 3 seasons. But the point is, can you believe they've photoshopped models? Yes, I can believe they photoshopped models because we've been lying about the way we look for thousands of years. In art, in sculpture. Do you really think people in ancient Rome actually look like those fucking statues? Do you really think they're all walking around with bright white skin and no eyeballs and little dicks hanging out? No! They had more arms to start out with. Would have been hard to download porn in ancient Rome, right? Just a guy hiding under your bed carving a lesbian scene out of marble. It's gonna take about 19 months, Blue Bollicus. Go rub one out. Clinkety, 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 clinkety. It's surprisingly tricky to carve labia. You'll never hear that again. I can't believe they Photoshop models. Can you believe they Photoshop models? Yes. And if you don't like it, stop fucking buying it. All right? You're not innocent in this. It's a consumer-based economy. Every pound you spend is a vote you make. That's what it fucking is, all right? Toyota doesn't make hybrids because they give a fuck about the environment. They make hybrids so people in London can throw on yoga pants, go to organic food stores, and pretend they give a fuck about the environment. That's the way it works, right? So if you don't want them to sell you something, you have to stop buying it. You don't want them to sell you sex? Fine. Stop picking up a copy of Cosmo at the airport, desperately trying to figure out how many fingers to shove up your husband's ass while you blow him so he comes so hard he buys you a Range Rover with a moonroof. Have some fucking self-respect once in a while and stop waiting for the world to change while you play Candy Crush. I can't believe they Photoshop models. Yes! And it's not just women they Photoshop, it's men and furniture and hamburgers, which is bullshit. Because at 2 o'clock in the morning, a Big Mac I get from McDonald's does not look like the Big Mac in the fucking commercial. It looks like it was sat on by the new kid working the fry later, and I get grumpy when my meat gets crushed. My name's Simon King. Good night.